shy at the stumps.
Dadman Raisi is struggling over here. He's faced 25 deliveries without getting off the mark yet. That's a testament to how good this spin bowling has been from Nepal. And you see a change in field. This is what we've been talking about. They've taken a silly fielder in now, aside from the slip, because that's where we saw a couple of deliveries going into that region. So Nepal, full attack.
Yes, they have been backing themselves. More importantly, it's not just about having attacking fielders. It's still bowling the right areas and to the field, which the spinners have done superbly today.
Rahman Raisi finding it very difficult to get off the mark against Bandari. And that's what that fielder is in for. You see that ball slightly uppish for a second.
That's good thinking from the captain and the bowlers' part. Having three fielders on the catching, putting immense pressure on the Iranian batters. The good thing now the fielders has a protective helmet, rightly so. All close-in fielders should be well protected. That seemed like an edge, but no reaction from the bowlers. Miss from the keeper. Yes, the bat hit the ground though. Excellent drive, but no run. Still good save from the bowler. That comes at another miserly over comes to an end. Nepal really choking the Iranian batters through their quality spin bowling. 19 overs gone, 56 for 5.
So that's excellent bowling once again from Subhash Bhandari. He's bowled 6 overs, given away 3 runs and picked up 2 wickets at an economy rate of just 0.5. So this is excellent performance. We've been talking about this excellent performance from the Nepali spinners. These guys certainly looking ready for the next level of cricket, getting a wonderful opportunity over here to come and represent their nation in this under-16 team. Nepal certainly the favorites to win this entire tournament, the ACC Under-19 Premier Cup. Live here from Malaysia at the UKM Oval, the scenic UKM Oval, and wonderful sports facilities over here at the UKM Oval.
Oh, again, change of ends for Milan. He bowled his first spell from this end. Started off with the new ball. Good steady start again. This reminds me of the Bangladesh team in the 90s, where they had strong left-arm spinners coming in and choking the right-handed middle-order batters of the opposition. I think these two left-arm spinners, along with Subhash, are a very, very formidable trio of spin bowling. And you need to have quality batsmanship to work around them in terms of picking the gaps, because they...
Sandeep Lamichhane exhibiting skills in many different leagues around the world, with the Big Bash, the PSL, the IPL as well. I believe he had a couple of seasons there, and playing in UAE, Canada, and United States. So Sandeep Lamichhane has been a great proponent of the game from Nepal. Definitely a lot of youngsters look up to him as well.
Rare delivery down the leg side, but still no run. Yes, I'm sure he's been an inspiration and role model for many in Nepal. And make no mistake, the Nepal team has won hearts after their excellent show in the Asia Cup. They have a huge fan following now across the globe.
Yeah, they've definitely been impressive. And we saw in the early 2000s, there was a phenomenal rise of an associate nation in Afghanistan. Afghanistan came through the ranks and became a premier team in world cricket. And now in 2010s and 2020s, we are seeing a similar rise in cricket from Nepal. They are really coming up the ranks.
Absolutely. They are becoming a force to reckon, and that's a change in bowling. I think spin gives way for pace. Subhash has been given a break, and what an exceptional spell that was. What a shot. Welcome to Akash. Beautifully driven straight past the bowler for an elegant boundary. Much needed boundary and momentum for Iran. Akash starts off its second spell with the boundary.
Now, Akash Chand back into the attack with his long run up. He's definitely been brought in to get some wickets because even though the spinners kept the scoring rate low, there was a bit of a lull period in between and great pace over here from Ankit. He's given him.
Change in bowling has done the trick for Nepal.
Akash Chand, have a look at the replay over here, Akash. Catching the outside edge of the batsman and the pace just too much. The pace just too much for the batter over here to contend with. Akash is bowling over here with immense pace.
A regulation catch to the keeper. And the Iran captain's inning comes to an end. Tried to stick it out. He's trying to fight it out. 30 balls for his 5 runs. Has to depart now. Good quality bowling and a good change by the Nepal skipper.
So the 6th wicket is down now for Iran, and it looks like we're going to take a small drinks break. So Iran 61 for 6 after 20.2. Sorry?
Japan, nothing.
Hong Kong actually has a few minutes because I looked at
Nepal is the biggest in terms of
and 22. Look at the comments is non-stop. No, that's the opposite of the sound.
it's better I get dropped in here.
If you want to go to biomass over to that side. We're back here after the drinks break. The story from here is that Iran is now struggling at 61 for 6. Nepal has been excellent with the ball. Their spinners really tightening the screws on Iran, not giving away any runs and picking up wickets on regular intervals. and just playing Iran out of this game. Nepal then went back to their pace bowler Akash Chand, who's bowling with a lot of pace over here, picking up a wicket in this over, running in for the third ball of the 21s. Akash Chand. You see here Akash. He has a very, very long run up. We have talked about
steaming in, hitting the right lengths. You can see the rhythm. It's getting better and better. Akash, especially after that wicket, is running in hard and has 2 slips. Rightly so. A very attacking mindset now. With 6 wickets down, they would want to wrap this up quickly.
Last ball of this 21st over coming up from Akash. Can he pick up another wicket? It has been a wicket maiden so far for Akash. And that's wide down the leg side. The batsman doing well to get out of the way of that one.
Yeah, sometimes you are so charged that you want to do something extra. And then this results in variation of your line or length.
Akash Chand, for the last ball of this over, he's going to have to re-ball that. Once again, with Sabir Ibrahimpur on strike. And that's played straight down the ground, straight as an arrow for 4 from Sabir.
Smash straight back. That was unexpected by Akash. Pitching it up. Smashed beautifully straight back to the ground for a boundary. A much needed boundary for Iran. Brings the end of the over. Iran 67 for 6 at the end of 21 overs.
Yes. So we're now back to the Pacers. Hemant is going to take the ball once again.
And interestingly, it's change of ends for Hemant. He started off his spell from the other end with the new ball. Very impressive. Was hitting the deck hard. Very strong action. Two slips, catching position and a shot. Square leg in front. You have a point, covers, mid-off, mid-on. 2 fielders out in the boundary, third man and finally.
Nice pace and bounce over here from Hemant.
Excellent start this from the other end. Seems to be starting off from Harry, left off his first spell. No signs of a warm-up delivery there. Coming in and hitting the deck hard. Good bounce and carry to the keeper. Once again, hitting the deck hard and extracting a lot of bounce off the pitch. Look at the way he carried to the keeper.
Yeah, really good pace and bounce over here from Hemant. And the batsman at the moment content to just let that one go to the keeper. But I think there's a plan in play over here from Hemant. I think he's going to start bringing a couple of ones full and fast and try to get the wickets over here. That's the one that we were talking about. That was bowled really quickly from Hemant. That one had a lot of pace on it.
Great areas this. I think it could be too good for even top order batters to handle. You can imagine middle order and lower middle order batters. To handle this is an asking for too much.
Performance to be proud of, nevertheless, for Nepal. They managed to get 353 while batting first in their 40.1 overs, not managing to bat out the quota of 50 overs, which would have been slightly disappointing for them. And over here, they are in full control of this match with Iran at 67 for 6 in 21.3 overs. So in full control over here, Nepal, as they should be, heavy favorites coming into this match and coming into this tournament. This time,
half-hearted appeal. We'll have to wait for the umpire signal if it took the edge or a leg by. No signals, which means a fine inside edge, I guess.
Yeah, Hemant generating a lot of pace over here. He would feel that he missed out a little bit to not pick up wickets. More wickets over here, Hemant. He's currently wicketless. And in the early on, he actually took the brunt of the hitting that we saw from Amir Khorsand as well. So he would be really keen to pick up at least one over here. Hemant running in for the final ball of this over. And that's a huge appeal. That looked close over here. That looked very close. I think the umpire judging that was maybe going down leg, but definitely looked close on first look.
22. Iran trying to build some resistance. The captain has been extremely patient. Take outside edge. Straight to third man for a single. As much as we were impressed with the spinner's length, I must say the pacers line, all the pacers from Nepal have been spot on as well. They both largely stick to their fields, kept it in the channels, have had attacking options. More often than not, a slip or a gully, slip and a gully or two slips. So overall, a very clinical performance, a professional show by the bowlers so far. Very, very disciplined and consistent effort.
Yeah, we see two slips right into the 23rd over here. Now that slip field has moved slightly to the gully position, but still a very attacking field nevertheless set by Nepal over here. And Sunil over here, anything outside of off, the batsmen are very content to let it go to the keeper. I think the plan over here from Nepal is to bat out 50 overs. When that is the situation, what is the plan from the bowler? Because I'm sure they don't want to just bowl 300 deliveries outside off stump over here, Nepal. They want to pick up 10 wickets.
Definitely, they'll have to look at just 4 good balls, which means constantly moving the field around, creating doubts in the batter's mind. You know, the biggest enemy for a batter is their doubt or tentativeness. And as a bowling team, you need to create that at times. Maybe have a short leg catching, or have a deep square leg and bring in a Yorker. So you'll have to have a bag full of tricks. And I'm sure the Nepal bowlers are going all out in terms of their variations. And they definitely want to wrap this innings up as early as possible. Both the pacers, Akash and Hemant, have been very impressive.
I think a silly short leg or a silly leg is definitely a good plan over here because it doesn't look like these batters are going to be able to pull the ball with fluency. So definitely test them out a little bit with the shorter deliveries. A little bit of change of plan rather than just bowling outside the off-stump channel and the Iranian batsman just leaving it all the way to the keeper. This time, Akash has been called for a no ball. You overstep.
Trying to get that extra yard, extra pace to get through the batter here, Akash. And in the process, overstepping. Good opportunity for Iran here to get a boundary or a 6 in terms of some momentum considering the Nepal bowlers have been very miserly in terms of giving away boundaries and loose deliveries.
So a free hit coming up over here for Nepal, for Iran rather, and let's see if they can make use of this one. Akash Run running in, free hit for Iran.
The edge, no, just a beat in, but the keeper fumbles, results in one bite. Iran will take them no matter what, as many runs as they can get from here.
Sabir Ibrahimpur has really mounted a solid defense over here, 8 of 29 balls, but obviously it's not going to be enough for them to win the match, but Iran has to take the small wins over here if they're able to bat out 50 overs. Today, that's something they would have already done better than Nepal, because Nepal was not able to bat out their 50 overs. Obviously, there's a long, long way to go still. 28 more overs to be balled, and Nepal in full control of this game.
Change in field, deep square leg goes in, seems like a bouncer plan, or
fine leg is already deep, so I think he's setting him up for a bouncer. Or you can just take that kind of field and keep on bowling full, keep the batsman guessing.
Yeah, that's what he did, that tried to fox the batter. Overthrows resulting in an extra 2 runs on the board.
The question over here is, Sunil, and as that over ends, Iran now 73 for 6. The question is that if you have a fine leg deep over there and a deep square leg fielder, if you test him with the short delivery, are the balls really going to reach that far? Because these batsmen are not looking very fluent at the moment. Maybe you need to be a little bit inside the boundary line.
Yeah, absolutely. It's usually 5 yards from the boundary line. When you field on the boundary, it's not always on the boundary. You come 5 yards in so that you can save the twos as well. And as you mentioned, these batters don't have the intent to pull right now. So that bouncer ploy was just to kind of distract the batter. And maybe they would sneak in a Yorker or so, even with the field back. They're just trying to play with the batter's mind here.
Hemant once again is going to continue over here with his right arm fast. Definitely at this level, Hemant is bowling with a lot of pace.
Again, excellent channels here from Hemant. Keeping the slip and the gully in play. 4 fielders, square of the wicket, behind the wicket, 2 slip, gully, backward point, and the third man. Considering the pace at which he's bowling, you're going to see balls fly behind the wicket. Excellent channels here from Hemant. Keeping the slip and the gully in play. Fine leg shot mid wicket. 4 fielders on the onside, square of the wicket, behind.
Side off stump. I think the game is simple from here. Just ball wicket to wicket, ball stump to stump. The target is anyway at the moment out of the reach of Nepal, and it also doesn't look like Nepal is going for that target. I think Nepal is out here to play 50 overs. Sorry, pardon me. I'm talking about Iran batting over here. Iran is out here to play out their 50 overs. They're not showing any intent.
As a bowling unit, you need to understand that if you're not going to bowl on stump line, 2 dismissals are straight away gone out of your window, the bold and the LBW. So it's best that you stick to stump line. I think that's an excellent suggestion, Umair, that keep stump line, keep these 2 wicket-taking options very much in play, and of course, odd balls that you're going to bowl outside, you still have 2 catchers for that option too.
Once again,
that takes an edge between the keeper and first slip, races away to the boundary.
Sunil, I think...
Oh my God, sorry, my bad. It's hit the stumps. In fact, he missed it.
It looked
the
like
animation
from here,
industry now exceeds billions
on the
of
side angle,
millions of dollars by making videos with very $1
but
animation.
that struck the stumps.
No need
You
to
told
worry.
him.
Prompts.
Uber, I think he listened to your
Before we
suggestion on
go for this
keeping it on
tutorial,
stump line
activating
and
story for our
straight away
video.
paid the
Don't GPT.
benefit of it.
I am giving
Excellent
prompt as write a
over
short
from
adventure
Hemant,
story in just 200
rattling
words.
the timber.
I am generating a simple
This
short
is exactly
video
what
only
we were
for
talking about a
tutorial
moment
purpose.
ago, Sunil.
You
that
should
they
generate
need to
more
keep it full
engaging and
wicket to
unique
wicket
story
over
for
here,
your
and that's the
audience.
only way they're going to pick
If
up
you're new to
wickets. There's no
ChatGPT
reason
and want to
Nepali-
know how to get the best
Iranian
output,
batsmen
I
did not
recommend
look like
checking
they
out
wanted
my
to play
previous
any
video.
shot to any delivery that
I
was
explained
outside
how
of
to
off.
generate unique
So
and engaging
definitely the
stories
right
using
plan over here from
ChatGPT.
Hemant.
You can
That is
find
what
the
was
link
needed,
in the
and Hemant
description
will be very
below
happy to
or
pick
click
up
the
his
I
first
button
wicket
on
in
the
this
screen.
game.
If you have any further question, let me know in
Now
comment
who's the
section.
seventh
I will
wicket,
try to find the
74 for
solution.
7.
All right, now that we have our story, it's time to bring it
Just
to
set the
life with
context
animation.
of this
For this,
tournament,
we'll be using a fantastic tool
for a
called
lot of
Steve
our
AI.
viewers, this is the
Steve AI is a
ACC
text-to-video
Under
maker that
19
allows you
Premier
to
Cup.
create both live action
16
and
teams are
animation
competing
videos
in this
from text.
ACC Under
It's
19
incredibly
Premier Cup,
easy to
and
use.
the winner,
If you're
the
new to
runner-up,
Stimation,
and the third place
try
team
to find the
is going to
solution.
play in the Asia
If
Cup
you
that
have
is
any
supposed to be
further
held in
question, let me
Pakistan
know in
December.
comment section. I
So
will try to find the
Pakistan,
solution.
India,
All right,
Sri Lanka,
now that we have our
Afghanistan,
story,
and Bangladesh
it's time
have
to bring
already
it to life
qualified
with
for that
animation.
tournament, and
For
3
this,
teams
we'll
from
be
there
using
are
a
going to
fantastic
join
tool called
those
Steve
5
AI
nations
Animation
to play in the
account using
Asia
your
Cup.
email
So
Twitter
that's
page,
what's up for
where the
grab over
magic
here for
happens.
Nepal.
There are
As
several
Hemant runs in once again with a lot of pace.
Excellent stump line again for the new batter. He's mixing it up really well now, keeping more deliveries on stump line, having the bold and LBW very much in play. I would definitely like to see another slip in here, Oman. With the way Hemant has been bowling, his line's been so consistent. 2 slips in a gully would really help his cause, picking up another wicket. Again, probing the batter in the channel of uncertainty. Excellent over from Hemant. Picked up his first wicket, a well-deserved one. Outstanding spell this. Akash and Hemant have come back in their second spell, been very consistent, hitting the deck hard.
For those of you who might be wondering why is Nepal playing in this series at all, the reason for that is that it depends on the world ranking of the senior team, I believe. And at the moment, Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and Afghanistan are all ranked higher than Nepal in one-day internationals, and therefore the under-19 teams automatically qualify for the Asia Cup. Nepal has to take this route as they are lower than those 5 nations, and we hope that Nepal will continue to climb up in the world ranking as they are an excellent side. But at the moment, they have to take the qualifying route. However, strong favorites in this qualifier is Nepal.
Change in bowling. Dipesh comes back into the attack. Akash takes a break. Consistent and given very little away to the Iranian batters.
Yeah, and it's going to be a great opportunity for Nepal to qualify from here because they're going to get at least 3 games against strong nations